So how to leverage your personal brand and your social media to grow your business. All right, so let's get into this.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats.
It's AJ Simmons here with the Everybody Eats channel. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. I want to get into how to grow your company and leverage your social media and your personal brand to do so, okay? And shout out Ron Ruiz. I can never say your name straight, man. One of my members of the Clean Biz Network. He actually requested this video, and I figured it'd be a good video for YouTube as well. And basically he was saying, because like in a lot of recent videos I've been talking about how important it is to build a personal brand, how important it is to build up your social media, because I gave the example of I think it's Kylie Jenner, and she has so many followers, so it's like she just released a little makeup brand, and just off the fact that even if anything that she posted up and before she released that makeup brand, or even if it didn't have anything to do with makeup, just the fact that she has people following her that like her, if she releases a product, at least a percentage of those people will buy from her, period. And so that brought Ron to the point where he was like, all right, well, is anybody posting their company on their social media? Like, how are you guys promoting your business on social media? And so I wanted to do a video on it to kind of explain how to leverage your personal brand for your cleaning company, because it's a little bit different when you're talking B2B versus B2C. And when I say B2B, I mean business to business versus business to consumer, okay? So for example, what Kylie Jenner did, for example, that was B2C. She is doing business to consumer. She's selling directly to the consumer. She's not selling to, like when we clean buildings, we're selling to a business, okay? So when you go out and then you put on your personal Instagram, for example, and you say, hey, I'm offering building services, I clean buildings now, y'all come buy from me, right? You're not going to get the same response as if you would say, for example, you were doing B2C, where you were saying, hey, I now offer I'm selling t-shirts, y'all come support me now. A lot more people probably will bite on it if you had a strong following. Say you had 1 million followers, if 10% of those people bought that, or even 1% of those people, you can get those people to convert, because that's B2C. But if you talking about cleaning buildings and most of your people that follow you got nothing to do with running a business and hiring a cleaning company, then this really ain't gonna it ain't gonna help you none, okay? So there's a difference when you're talking B2B versus B2C. That's the first thing. So how do you leverage it? Because you still can leverage it, and this is what you should be doing. You need to be building content nonstop, because like I said before in the previous video, when you're building your personal brand and building your social media, the things that you're posting about doesn't have to have anything to do with the thing that you're trying to sell. So for example, I'm building a brand now, right, where I post motivational quotes every day on my Instagram posts. I'm posting my daily routine, my daily tasks, right? And so I'm building a brand. I grow followers every single day. I grow subscribers on YouTube every single day, right? And so what tends to happen is, even though I'm selling cleaning services, I don't mention anything about my cleaning business at all. So how does my personal brand help me, or how does my social media help me in my cleaning company if I don't mention it? Well, here's how I do it. I'm becoming a household name amongst my community, okay? So in the area that I clean in, I'm being noticed, and so the other business leaders around the area that say, hey, this guy is motivational, I like that guy, what does he do? And so when they come to find out, oh, he cleans buildings, well, we need our building clean, we don't like the company we have right now. And so then they'll come to me, okay? So that's really how it works. Like, you look at somebody like Kevin Hart, for example. If he decided now, okay, I'm going to sell socks, right? I'm going to sell my own brand of socks. That's B2C. He's going to sell direct to consumer more than likely, right? So he's going to create, let's say he creates a little online store, sells the socks, right? And then he sells it straight to the consumer. You go on his website, buy the socks, and he ships them straight to you. So that's easy to convert that when it's B2C. But say if he opens up a cleaning company or a lawn care company, it's harder for people to support that, because that's a service, that's a B2B thing. So it's like, okay, well, how do you support it? Well, what happened is the industry execs or whoever following him that needs that service, he can reach out to them that way. So for example, if he goes into them and they already know who he is, when he goes in and hand out his business card and say, hey, I'm agent, and oh, I know exactly who you are, and then you'll get to talking to him, and bam, it's easier to win over a client when they already recognize that brand. Okay, so what you really want to do, and another thing that I've done, even off of social media, was I've got around into the city. I volunteered when I was in Portsmouth, back in Virginia, right? I volunteered in my city. I was meeting the other business leaders in the community, and I was doing things to network with people. Okay, so you can do it offline too. But the point is, when you're doing, trying to build that personal brand and trying to leverage your social media, you got to understand it's not about, see, people keep trying to say they're trying to go out on a date, right? They're like, it's like the analogy of if you were trying to court a woman, for example, talking to men now, or women, whatever you prefer, right? But if you were trying to court a partner, right? You wouldn't walk straight up to that partner and say, hey, let's go get married. No, you're going to keep building that relationship, building, and it may be a year later, 2 years later, 10 years later, like me, right? Then you'll ask that person to marry you, right? So that's exactly how it goes in business and in social media. You keep showing these people, look, I'm grinding today. Look, I'm building today. Look, I'm me. I'm still giving you what you want. I'm giving you what you want. I'm giving you what you want. And the next thing you know, you come back, sucker around somehow, and then you can do something. But it's almost like you got to be you can't even, it almost happens unintentional. You know what I mean? Like, you just keep being yourself, recording yourself and being yourself, building that brand. You give, and then finally ask. Okay, so it's like you got to give value first. You got to keep giving. Now, that's one way. That's in relation to talking about personal brand. Okay, so when you're trying to build your personal brand and use your personal brand to grow your business, you got to understand that they're not going to necessarily correlate all the time. You look at a guy like Ty Lopez, for example. He posts so much like unrelated shit on his Instagram. He'll post, girls running around on the basketball court and him in his car and just doing shit that ain't got nothing to do with business, right? But he sells business courses. Well, what is he doing? He's connecting with people on a different level, and then later around, people will grow to trust him, and it's like, okay, well, now that he has something that I want and he's offering it, I'm going to buy from him because I like this guy, right? So it's about getting people to like you, you know what I mean? Building that brand, having people recognize that brand, and being consistent. That's why you see me posting every single day. It's because I'm trying to get people to remember, oh, that's AJ again. Here come AJ again. He's consistent. He's a hard worker. So people can tell my story before I even open my mouth. Okay. Again, just like you look at how I got the job in Florida, working. When I became the ops manager down in Jam Pro of Jacksonville. How did I get that position? I haven't applied for a job in years. I don't even know I even updated a resume in years. You know what I mean? So I didn't apply for that. But what happened was I created a personal brand for myself. And the next thing you know, I can reach out to these CEOs and call them up, and these owners of companies, and call them up, and then sometimes they'll actually recognize who I am, and then so I can skip the application process. I can skip the resume thing, and then the interview really turns into a business meeting where we're trying to see how mutual parties can help each other. Okay, so that's what personal branding is about when it comes to growing your company. If you're trying to grow your cleaning company, you're trying to use your personal brand to grow it. You don't ever really, you can post and let people know that you own a cleaning company, but you don't really have to post about it. You don't have to say, oh, I now own a cleaning company, y'all help me out. You don't have to do that, because most of these people in your timeline, they're hating anyway that you open up a business, you know what I mean? Or they just don't care, or they're not even in a position to hire you. They're not even close to, to the people that make the decision. So you're really just wasting your time and spamming people's timeline if you keep posting all day long about we clean company. If you're looking for a cleaning company, hire us. That's not the way to do it. Build your personal brand first. Now, I want to say this real quick too. If you do want to advertise your company on social media, you need to create a separate, and this, you don't need to, but this is the way that I would do it. I would create a separate company page, because people don't want to see that on their timeline all the time. So if there is somebody out there that does want to see it, then they'll go follow that separate company page, okay? And so on that company page, what I will be posting is before and after pictures, okay? Before strip and wax, after strip and wax. Before carpet clean, after carpet clean. That type of stuff on the company's page. But on your personal page, if you're trying to leverage your personal brand, that's not the way to go about it. The way to leverage your personal brand is just to pretty much build your clout, build your brand, build your recognition as much as possible, and base it around whatever you want to base it around, okay? Whatever you stand for, something that you believe in. Like if you believe heavily, current events, for example, if all you do is talk about current events, that's how you can look at a guy like D.L. Hughley, the comedian. He's a comedian, but all he does every day on Instagram is post about current events, and he's one of the highest ranked comedians on social media. Not because he's constantly posting his jokes on Instagram all the time, even though that could work too, I don't know. But what he's doing is he's staying relevant with the current events and voicing his honest opinion. Now, there's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to disagree with his honest opinion, but there's also going to be a lot of people out there that do agree with his opinion, and those are going to be the people that come back and buy from him when he has something to sell. So when he says, all right, I'm announcing a tour, I'm going on tour, those people that resonate with him on that personal level, those are the people that's going to buy from him when he goes around to sell his tickets, okay? And so that's how it works with personal branding. But understand, it's different when it comes to personal branding versus trying to just go in straight for the kill. Hey, I got a cleaning company, make sure y'all support me. No, we're not looking for support. We're looking for customers, okay? Support is charity. Support is, oh, my cousin gonna buy this one little jewelry bracelet for my new company because she wants to support me. That's a one-time deal. That's it. She can't keep coming back, every time she get paid to buy that little bracelet from you. You need customers. You don't need supporters. You need customers. People who are buying from you because they actually like the product and believe in the product because they like you and believe in you, okay? So that's the difference. I'm AJ Simmons. Thank y'all for watching. Everybody eats. And make sure y'all join the Clean Biz Network and go subscribe to the Clean Biz Network channel. I'm about to start doing 2-a-day videos. I'll do one video here every day, and then I'll do one video on the Clean Biz Network channel. So make sure y'all go to subscribe to that channel also. Thank y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Everybody eats. Let's get it.
I'm way too different to treat the same. You still playing, I already beat the game. I'm not with the break up, the makeup shit. I'm on some wake up and cake up shit. So no apologies, just apologies. Made stacks with my niggas, all my apologies. Trying to kick it, I don't like your soccer. Curve a chick like a lipo doctor.